You know, we weren't even getting to all the online quote requests, and we were wasting lots of time on tire kickers. We knew we needed to get 100% quote rate, and we needed to automate it somehow and still capture the customer's details. I mean, imagine quoting your customer and not even knowing about it. I think if you keep listening to this video, you'll find something interesting. I'm Robert, and I use x2crm to help our customers and existing customers get a quote within minutes, even seconds, without any human intervention. If you don't believe in CRM, maybe this will change your mind and give you an edge. This has been my experience, and I want to share it with you on my x2crm moment. We have been using x2crm for a number of years now, and we've learned that CRM is a living part of our business, and it changes and it grows as our business requires. Every now and then one discovers something new and cool about x2crm, and we've discovered a really neat feature recently. We went as far as developing an in-house plugin to take advantage of it, and how X2 helped us to quote our customers faster than anyone out there. Let me set the scene for you. One of the power product lines we import and sell are diesel generators. In South Africa, we have what is called load shedding, where the national electricity supply needs to shed a certain number of megawatts, depending on demand or maintenance schedules, breakdowns. There are various stages to load shedding. Stage 1 is when 1,000 megawatts needs to be shed from a national grid. Stage 2 is 2,000 megawatts, and well, you get the idea. To which, when load shedding starts, people are without power anything from 1 hour to days at a time. We are a leading supplier of generators, and when load shedding hits, demand hits. Imagine this: if on a normal day when electricity supply is stable and potential customer contacts you looking for a quote, how long does it take to quote a customer in Word or Excel, email it to them, personalized, maybe in PDF? It sometimes can take up to 20 minutes in the best of conditions. You get their details, insert a picture of the unit, attach a brochure, script the email, save it to PDF, and eventually emailing it to the customer. Would you believe me if I say that we cut that down to 5 minutes? In x2crm, we managed to squash that process down to just 5 minutes. Some of our savvy internal sales executives can do it in less than 2. With preset quote templates, email templates, preloaded PDFs, and pricing. Does it sound too good to be true? Let's do the sums quickly of quoting a customer. The traditional way of quoting a customer can take up to 20 minutes for a single quote in Excel, Word, working within an 8-hour workday. It works out to be roughly 24 quotes a day that one salesperson can do. Let's take the 5-minute model for a single quote in x2crm. In an 8-hour day, that's 96 quotes. That would make a big difference between quoting and not quoting a customer in a day during load shedding. In fact, that's 4 times higher than the traditional way of quoting. What if I told you, if we cut that down to 30 seconds, no human intervention? Would you believe me? Well, we did it. In April this year, load shedding hit, stage 4. That's 4,000 megawatts were shed off the national grid for a period of 4 days. It felt like the whole country was phoning us, and our website was extremely busy. A digital marketing lady who was handling the chat was dealing with up to 5 people at any one point during the day. Phones were ringing non-stop, dealing with walk-in customers, emails were flooding in for quote requests. We have people who normally sell tractors and excavators and even quad bikes help the generator sales staff to quote customers. It was truly amazing, the scale of requests for generators. Would you believe me if I told you we got to every single online request with a personalized email quote in PDF in 30 seconds? We served over 1,600 phone calls and generated 1,100 quotes in that 4-day period. We could track and follow up every single lead automatically. The truth is, we knew this would happen all the time, and we had time to prepare. We developed our own instant quote module on our open source website, which makes multiple requests through to x2crm's RESTful API. Put yourself in a potential customer's shoes. Load shedding hits. You scramble for your phone, you look for your laptop, and you start searching generators in Google, and you eventually land on our site. You find the generator you're looking for, and you fill in that web form request asking for a quote, only to be expected to be contacted maybe in a week's time. In the background, the system then takes your info, looks into x2crm for pricing through the API, calculates the VAT, generates the PDF, sends it to you with a customized email, and fires off an SMS to inform you that the quote was sent through to your email. The system then posts all that data back to the leads module on x2crm and puts the lead into a sales funnel. Before you know it, you have a quote for the generator you were looking for in your email, personalized, in PDF, in 30 seconds. Wouldn't you be surprised if you were a potential customer to have such fast service? That specific lead now has been put into x2crm's workflow. Workflow is a flexible tool that takes advantage of to create the way we require certain actions to flow through the system and what salespeople need to do to follow. The workflow updates the sales process automatically based on the stage the process is at, and reminds the salesperson to follow up the customer until the customer either converts to a sale or a loss. Let's look at the numbers quickly. Over a 4-day period, we generated over 1,100 instant quotes from our website and x2crm. Even if it took 5 minutes to do a quote, it worked out to 3.8 days of solid quoting. That is 24 hours a day. No pee breaks, no sleep, no smoke breaks, eating at your desk for 3.8 days solid. Just for laughs, let's look at the traditional way of quoting someone that would take 20 minutes in Word and Excel. 20 minutes times 1,100 quotes, that's 22,000 minutes. Divide that by 60 minutes per hour, that's 366 hours. Divide that by a 24-hour day, 15.2 days of solid quoting. Imagine holding in that pee. The real loss here is that by then the customer has most likely bought something else, and sending them a quote 3 or 4 days later will just be embarrassing. The reality is that if it were not for x2crm, we'd be losing money. The problems x2crm solve far outweigh the costs involved. Everyone's filing system of doing quotes and managing their contacts are all different. x2crm standardizes that. It prevents salespeople from quoting the same customer different amounts from the same company, and it safeguards contact information from being stored separately and unsecured. Remember that saying, one day you cannot do business without a website. We're already at that point now where we are saying you cannot do business without a CRM. Speak to the x2crm guys. They know CRM. They help me, they can help you. Hey, thanks for listening to my x2crm moments. If you want to link with me, search me on LinkedIn. I'll be happy to answer any questions that I can. The experts are x2crm. But just anyone new to CRM, I'm not a programmer. I know zero about programming. You learn, you fail, you learn more, you fail, and eventually you succeed. And I hope you can use the x2crm guys to your advantage. They help me. Anyway, take care.